Well, hello everybody. How is everybody doing? Now, did y'all get y'all proper rest? That is what I would like to know. Did y'all sleep well? Now, you know it's important for us to get our rest so we can get up and we can not only face but defeat the challenges that we have throughout our day. So I hope y'all are getting y'all proper rest. Well, y'all, before we get into what we're getting into, let me tell you what I'm drinking. Y'all remember when I said the next three subscribers that I would make a drink and name it after them? Well, y'all, I'm a lady of my word. Y'all, today I have made the Berry Carol surprise. Yes, honey. I have my next subscriber's name is Carol, so I am naming this drink in your honor, Carol. Thank you so much. It's the Berry Carol surprise. Yes, honey. And let me tell you what all we have in it. I have I have pears. I have greens, which is spinach and mustard greens, y'all. I was trying to be special. That's why it's a surprise. I have raspberries. I have blueberries and I have strawberries. So this is the Berry Carol surprise. And I have a drop of wild orange essential oils. Look at that, y'all. Can y'all get with that? Hello. Y'all, and then I had some vegan Ready Whip. It is non-dairy. This is it, y'all. Here she is. Non-dairy. It is made with almond milk, y'all. And that is my whipped cream on the top. So let's taste it, y'all. Let's get into this. Honey. Have y'all ever made a smoothie with mustard greens and spinach? Y'all better get into it and get you some almond milk. And what I do is I put the almond milk in the blender first. Then I put the greens in there, whatever greens, to go ahead and blend those up real good. Then I start adding all the good goods. So that's how we came up with the Berry Carol surprise, y'all. Get with it, y'all. Can y'all see? Isn't she beautiful? She's just so beautiful. Thank you, Carol, for subscribing to the garden. And I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Well, y'all, let's get into what we got to get into. Y'all, I've been thinking a lot. The old year is going and the new year is coming in. And if we are blessed and the Lord delay is coming, we're going to see another new year coming in. And I was think about all the people in the world. Think about people in your family. Think about friends you may have, relatives. And I thought about, sometimes, have anybody ever told you ain't going to be nothing? Your mama wasn't nothing. Your daddy wasn't nothing. You ain't going to never amount to nothing. You're no good. Have you ever had anybody tell you that? Or do you know people that folks have told that to them because of maybe their lifestyle, the way they were living, some of the things they were doing, some of the habits that they had that wasn't too savory, and people just count them off, just chalk them up for loss and say, you just like your no good daddy. You just like your no good mama. Have you ever met people like that or encountered that or people told you that because of where you came from, because of what you may have done in your past or some things you were into at that time? They told you that you ain't gonna never amount to nothing. Well, honey, I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking. Now, y'all know it's dangerous when I think sometimes, right? I was thinking about a story in the book. Yes, it is straight up out the book, y'all. And in this story, I'm talking about a prostitute, a harlot. Yes, a prostitute. I just want to say to somebody, be careful who you count out. Because the very person you count out may be the very person that the Most High is counting in for his work, to do his will. So let's talk about this lady, this harlot, this prostitute in the Bible. Probably the women in the city, and she lived in Jericho. And they probably was looking at her and turning their nose up at her and, oh, she ain't nothing but an old harlot. She ain't nothing but this, she ain't nothing but that. You know how people do, they form their opinions on you based on your past or based on what you're doing at the moment. And sometimes all of us have not always made the right decisions in our lives. Well, so it is. There's a woman in the Bible. Her name is Rahab. She was a harlot, y'all. She was out there, yes, giving that body up, selling that body. Let's just go ahead and tell it like it is. Well, the children of Israel had crossed over the Jordan River, honey. And they was getting ready to go into Jericho because, the Most High had promised them the land. He said, I'm going to take you to a land which flowed with milk and honey. Well, honey, Joshua had sent in 2 spies, right? And he told him, he said, go over there and spy out the land and see, do we stand a chance? See what we up against? Because, the book says, before a man builds a house, he'll sit down and he'll count up the cost. So they were counting up the cost of going over there and trying to fight and take Jericho like it was promised to them, right? So they sent in these two spies. So the spies came on into the city. And when they came into the city, they came up on this harlot. And the harlot, they went into her house, right? And so the king had gotten news that there were some spies in the city. So Rahab said, wait a minute, I'll hide y'all. So Rahab, this harlot that people look down on, say, you ain't gonna be nothing, your mama ain't nothing, your daddy ain't nobody in your family, nothing, you just nothing, right? Wrong, honey. She hid them two spies up on the rooftop, honey, underneath some flaxseed or whatever it is she had up there. She had them lay down and she covered them up like they were never even there. So when the king's men came looking for him, she said, well, no, I saw him at the gate, but the gate was getting ready to close. And they went on about their business. But if y'all go now, y'all can catch them, right? So they went on after, they went looking for him, and they, at the bottom line is they couldn't find him. So Rahab went back to the two spies and she said, look, y'all, now, I did this favor for y'all. I'm going to need y'all to do me a favor. Just like a true prostitute, right? Know how to wheel and deal, right? So she said, I'm going to need y'all to do a favor for me. Now, everybody in town done heard that y'all on y'all way. And everybody is waking and quaking and scared, and knees is knocking, and don't nobody know what they doing. Folk walking the floors. People is scared, y'all, because we heard what happened when y'all crossed the Red Sea. We heard about Egypt. We heard about all our enemies around us that y'all have defeated. And everybody in the town is scared of y'all. So I'm going to need y'all to do me a favor, because I did y'all a favor. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. And so they said, well, what is it that you want? And so she told the two spies, she said, now we know y'all gonna come in here and take over. We already know that, because I done heard. See, when people think you ain't listening, that's when you be listening and paying attention and getting all the tea. So Rahab was in some places where she can hear some information. So she knew all the tea. She already knew what was going on, right? She said, I know y'all get ready to come up in Jericho and take it over, but just promise me one thing. Since I have spared y'all life, do me this one favor. Spare my life, and not only just my life, but the life of my family, my father, my mother, my sister, my brother. So be careful who you count out, because God just might be counting them in. So they said, listen, we're going to make this deal with you. We're going to cut a deal. We're going to spare your family, but you need to bring them to your house, and everybody in your house will be spared. And to seal the deal, we're going to give you this scarlet rope. This red rope, and we want you to tie it up and put it up in your window, because if you put this scarlet in your window, then I'm going to tell everybody that once you see this, don't mess with nobody in that house, because she spared our life. But the spies told her, if anybody leave your house, their blood is on their own head, because we killing everything living, breathing, we killing everything walking and talking. So if they leave this house, the deal is off. And if you tell anybody that we've been here and what we doing here, the deal is off. But she was like, I can keep a secret. I done been with so many of these men up in town, and they wives don't know. I know how to keep a secret. I'm a harlot, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was, she said, listen, I'm going to lower y'all down out of my window by a rope, and y'all go into the mountains and y'all hide for at least 3 days, because they not going to find y'all. But if y'all try to run now, everybody looking for y'all, they're going to find y'all. She knew the ins and outs of the city. She knew where the men were going to be looking. She knew hiding places. But they was looking at her like, that's just that old no good harlot. So, honey, they did just what she said. She lowered them down the wall, because men used to getting lowered down the wall from a harlot's house, if you get my drill. So what had happened was, she lowered them down. They went into the mountains. They hid for 3 days. The king's men could not find them. So they went on back to the camp, and they began to tell them about everything that had happened. But what I wanted to come into the garden to say is, be careful who you count out. People looked upon her as just a little old bitty harlot. But let me tell you what happened with her. Through her, she was Jesse's grandmother. She was David's great-great-grandmother. Through her bloodline and through her lineage, guess who came? Jesus. That's right, came through that lineage. So be careful who you count out, because the very person that we count out may be the very one that God counts in, may be the very one that may be able to give us a hand and bring us out. So let's be careful going into the new year. Let's be careful who we count out. Let's be careful who we say is no good. Let's be careful who say, oh, ain't no use for them. Because I've learned in my life, y'all, nobody is useless. Some people are on this earth to serve as a good example of what not to do or what not to be. So nobody is useless. Everybody has a purpose. So I just came into the garden today, y'all, to encourage us and so that we can encourage one another, encourage our friends and loved ones that we know, to be careful who we count out. Be careful who you count out and say they're not going to make it. They're not no good, because everybody is somebody when it comes to the Most High. So it doesn't matter. As long as she had that scarlet. And what I liked about that story is the spies told her, your mother, your father, your sisters, your brothers, everybody got to come to where? To your house. That probably was the house they looked down on. That probably was the house they called all kind of names and said had all kind of bad stuff to say about it. But in order to be saved, for their lives to be spared, where did they have to go? They had to go to the harlot's house. So be careful who you count out, because God just might be counting them in. All right, everybody, I'm getting ready to get up out this garden, but I just wanted to encourage you. Maybe your family members, maybe some of your ex-friends and old friends and ex-husbands or ex-wives told you wasn't nothing, you wasn't about nothing, you was never going to be nothing, but you never know. Don't allow people to count you out when the Most High has counted you in. You are somebody. I am what I am by the grace of God. Galatians 2:20 says, I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless I live. Yet not I, but the Christ that liveth within me. And the life which I now live, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. If the Lord be for me, who can be against me? I want you to stand in your faith, stand in your strength, stand in the knowledge that you are somebody, that no matter what anybody says about you, no matter who counts you out, always remember, God has counted me in. Doesn't matter about your past. Doesn't matter how many skeletons you have in your closet. It doesn't even matter if your skeletons still have fresh meat on the bones, because they haven't been in your closet that long. What matters is when you get it right with the Most High, when you repent and ask him to come into your heart and to be the Lord and Savior of your life. Honey, that's all that matters. Stop letting people hold you hostage to your past. Remember that upload, because when people count you out, God counts you in. And if he's for you, who can be against you? All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to get up out the garden. I just wanted to come in and to encourage us on today. Be careful who you count out, and don't let people count you out. All right, y'all. Now, before we leave the garden, I want you to remember, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like the video. If it encouraged you in any way, please give it a thumbs up. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, why not? Don't count me out, y'all. Count me in. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But I want y'all to go and have a blessed and wonderful day. And I want you to have the wonderful day. You got it. On purpose. Until the next upload, y'all be blessed. Well, hey, y'all, I almost forgot something. Y'all, I got so excited about my Berry Carol Surprise drink. I almost forgot to open up another one of my presents that came in the mail. Y'all, speaking of friendship and people, you know, reaching out and subscribing, I have the very best bestie in the world. Hi, bestie. You know who you are, girl. She sent me a box in the mail, and I want to open it up with the rest of my friends. Is that okay? I hope it's okay. So I'm not going to take long. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up because I almost forgot. I didn't want to open up didn't want to forget to open up the gift. Okay, y'all. So y'all bear with me while I open it up. Got my little trusty knife, y'all, so I got to be careful and pay attention to what I'm doing. So let's see. Yeah, child, this came in the mail. Thank you, bestie. I appreciate you for taking the time. You know, people don't have to think about you. People don't have to be a blessing to you. So that means she thought about what she wanted to do. She packed it up in a box, y'all, and she sent it to me. You know, that's just so sweet. That take a lot of time. Then you got to go to the post office. You may have to stand in line. Thank you, bestie. I got the best bestie in the world, y'all. I really do. I hope she can say the same, but she is. She the best bestie. Oh, y'all. y'all. Y'all ready for what my bestie sent me? Woo! Hello. Hello. I love you. Look at there. Oh. Oh, yeah. Y'all think I need to go buy another outfit to go with these? Thank you, bestie. Oh, my good. Y'all. That look like me, don't it? It look like something I'm gonna wear, right? Because I'm gonna wear it, right? Y'all, it's another pair in here, y'all. Ooh. Y'all. Look. Oh. Will y'all look at this? Thank you, bestie. Oh. Oh. I have to do my Vanna Black. No boots. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I have to tell y'all something. I went into my closet because I haven't really bought boots or purchased anything in so long. Any shoes, it had been a while. And they was dry rotted. The soles was falling off. They was just falling apart. Y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all. And I'm just so grateful because I was like, Lord, I need some boots. I need some shoes. My shoes are dry rotted. They falling apart. I haven't bought any in years. And one of the shoe stores that I like to, they had like a family deal, 25%, whatever. So I was able to get a couple of pairs then. And then, because remember, I showed y'all one of the pairs, I had gotten myself for Christmas. And then she sends me this box of boots. Y'all, I'm just so thankful. Thank you, bestie. This is my bestie, y'all. She's the best bestie in the world. And I just didn't want to forget to show y'all this because, oh my God, because I wanted to open it up with y'all and show y'all and share with y'all what I got. So thank y'all for taking the time to watch my videos. Thank y'all for taking the time to come to the garden. I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget, before you leave out the garden, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, y'all. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what in the world are you waiting on? Come on, let's be friends. Come on. What y'all waiting on? Come on. And I want y'all to go out there and have a blessed and wonderful rest of the day on purpose. All right? Until the next upload. Later, y'all.